And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
This is pulled into right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter,
Rusney Castillo, ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that's in there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Mookie Betts will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Xander Bogaerts will dig in now, the winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. From the stretch. Shot to third, but gloving it down there at third is Longoria. Quick reactions that time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 20-0. Kurt Casale will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, heading for second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get in there safely. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
He's safe. The batter, number 5.
Brandon Guyer steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Bogaerts scoops it up, throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder
Corey Dickerson will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Steve Pearce stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Grounded to the right. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Red Sox on top, 20-1. Xavier Cedeno will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. David Ortiz will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game, as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A solo home run for David Ortiz. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Young.
Here's Chris Young, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and no shot to get this. It's off the Munster. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
The batter, third baseman.
Striding into the box, Brock Holt, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set, and the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs up and gets this one down. Forsythe is there, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Now, and it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is, but here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle, and I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge the.
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
We've definitely seen a lot of offense in this game, but the bulk of it's come right here from this guy. I mean, man, I don't even know where to tell you to pitch this guy. He's hitting everything in sight.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game, and that batting average is going to continue to climb even higher.
Blake Swihart will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 22-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Evan Longoria is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Price just 1 earned run so far here with 1 out in the 7th inning. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, he was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts coming into the at-bat, but he takes out some frustrations on that swing. He got every bit of that one.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Holt charging this one. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Desmond Jennings.
Settling in now, Desmond Jennings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors. And Steve Geltz will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Digging in now, Rusney Castillo earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Here's Mookie Betts. Hot shot on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Xander Bogaerts digs in now after lining